To say all that, do I agree with E.F.N saying Ice Cube is the better storyteller? Hey, what's happening, guys? This is Sar B-Child, aka Yes Sar. You know, when you hear those recordings and you hear that at the beginning and end of those lovely tracks I produced, that's what you hear. Thanks for tuning in once again to the channel. Do all that lovely YouTube stuff like and share, subscribing, telling a friend to tell a friend to do the same. Yeah, I'll appreciate that so much. Thanks again for listening to, wherever you're doing your podcasting at, right? Wherever. There's so many apps out there, and whatever you're on, listening to this, thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. What us young cats, our young OGs like to do, and OGs beyond that, we like to talk about our raps, our hip-hops. We like to debate a lot, right? Yes, you saw the episode of Drink Champs, or you heard the episode of Drink Champs. Yeah, I love Drink Champs. But you heard the episode of Drink Champs with Tony Yayo, right? Our boy Dj E.F.N having a little debate about who's the better lyricist, storyteller between the Notorious B.I.G and Ice Cube. Yayo was definitely on B.I.G's side, while Dj E.F.N was on Ice Cube's side, because Yayo had asked, "What's your favorite rapper, MC?" E.F.N replied, "Well, I'll have to say Ice Cube." That is a common reply for a lot of people that were born, around a certain era, that remember the meteoric rise of Ice Cube. And let me tell you, it wasn't fast. It was just like a nice, steady progression. It wasn't linear. It was exponential. You started off from a group that was super controversial, right? And you happened to pen those lyrics for that group, right? One of the chief writers of that group, I should say. They had some other writers involved there, and they deserve their credit as well. And we shout out MC Ren and also DOC. If I'm missing somebody, please let me know. He did something unheard of. He went solo, and he hooked up with one of the top premier production crews of all time. I'm talking about the Bomb Squad, that's responsible for Spectrum City, aka Public Enemy. You went out there, got production, and they gave you a classic. Then you do a classic EP. I still argue that it is the best EP ever made. To turn around to do yet another masterpiece. Look it up. To say all that, do I agree with E.F.N saying Ice Cube is the better storyteller? And then that will also imply that Ice Cube is the better lyricist over Notorious B.I.G? Well, I might have to agree. Only because, one, yeah, I'm a huge Ice Cube fan. I was turned out at a young age, just hearing him saying things that I've never heard an MC say. Funny, it was witty, it was youthful, but yet stern. He had some sense. The kid had some sense. He sounded like he had somebody to parent him in a way like, hey, okay, you can joke around, but don't just, say any dumb thing. They have to have some sort of purpose in your messaging, right? So he was around people to guide him. You can tell, listen to his work on Death Certificate, right? Yeah, it was youthful. Some of the info was kind of I don't know. You could have did some more research, but I get where you're coming from. That kind of stuff, right? He was learning. He was learning on the job. Let's put it. I'll phrase it like that. He was learning on the go. I do agree with E.F.N, but yet I see where Yayo is coming from. There is an argument that B.I.G is a better lyricist, storyteller, and a proficient MC overall. And he only did that with 2 records, 2 albums, right? That's highly impressive. If given the opportunity to do a 3rd, 4th record, and an opportunity to collaborate with other producers, who knows, right? It's weird how hip-hop works. It's weird how we debate who's on top, who's not. And yeah, it's all subjective. My favorite is my favorite. Your favorite is your favorite. One cannot be wrong. One cannot be right. Soulja Boy is this. Lil Uzi Vert is that. Playboy Cardi is this. Cardi B is that. Beastie Boys is this. Boy Better Know is that. Let me get up out of here. And thanks for tuning in once again. Okay? Be safe out there and drink a lot of water. It's warm out in the streets. Peace out, or I should say peace and bang.